Hey everyone. Um, it's time for a Q&A. I posted this about 2 months ago. I just haven't had the time, but I was bored at the time, and I guess I'm still kind of bored, so let's just get started with the questions. Before we get started, I put a community post, and I had some random pictures from just I found on my device. And one of them included this one, so quite a few comments will be referring to this one, but I'm just But yeah, I regret that because everyone was talking about the freaking baby. So yeah, if anything's talking about some baby, that's what they're talking about. Anyways, first questions. First question, are you gonna wear a jacket? It is now officially winter in Australia. Here's my jacket. Right. Aaron Edwards has a whopping 10 questions. Question number 1, are you Malaysian? Yeah. 2 comes after 1. Can I use the discount code for 5% off the baby? Well, I'm not selling it, so don't ask me. 3 comes after 2. What is your best rank officially? I'm checking right now, but it's like 200, mid 200s for clock single. 268 for clock single. There we go. 4 comes after 3. Opinions on daily puzzles. Well, within the time frame of posting the community post and recording this right now, daily puzzles have unfortunately shut down. My opinions, well, they were my favourite store, mainly because the shipping was cheap, because they're from Australia. But overall, I like what they're doing. I met Billy in real life. It was pretty cool. 6 comes after 4. Is Jay Coulter and Siddharth are brothers because yip yop yap? I personally don't know, so I'm gonna ring a friend.
Bro, Siddharth is Jay's long lost cousin. All he does is yap.
Well, they're not brothers, but they're long lost cousins. 7 comes after 6. Who's better, David Epstein or your Haas teacher? I don't have a Haas teacher, so I guess David Epstein. 8 comes after 7. Should I stop asking questions? Yes, please. And 10 comes after 8. How many letters on average do you have to memorize for 4 blind? Oh, the last time I did 4 blind, this happened, and Cubehead commented on the video. But I think for that solve, I memorized around like at least 3.5. And finally, 5 comes after 10. Are you surprised my questions aren't actually fucked up for once? You're just straight up lying here. Next, is Siddharth R Siddharth Reddy? There have been quite a few misunderstandings, but no, Siddharth R is not Siddharth Reddy. Unless Siddharth Reddy is an idiot. I think Siddharth R is this guy, but who knows? He could be lying. For all I know. Unlimited games and unlimited bacon, or no games and no bacon. I don't play games, I don't eat bacon, so the second option, I guess. How many cases of ZBLL do you know, if you could go exact? I guess 6. They're all from old Pokemon corners. And I use about 2 of them, which are the 2 like more famous ones. And I guess just any CO that leads to a PLL skip. I recognize most of them, some of them. I don't exactly know. Anyways, what do you average on clock? I expect sub 5. That's a bit of an ambiguous question. One day I could average 7, one day I can average 5. Well, I'd say mid 5, like best case scenario. Sometimes, yeah, it could range. Yeah, quite a lot. But yeah, I kind of hate the event. I know I'm kind of good at it, but like, I really do kind of hate it. I'm only practicing to maintain my speed, and I'm not avidly enjoying it. Kylem Jones, regular stream viewer, will you switch to no flip, Shirin or 7 simul for clock? You know what? I actually tried switching to 7 simul. I'll show you. I have a session on CS Timer, 7 simul. Everything in there is unlimited inspection. I think I got around like 40 seconds of inspection. That was back when I liked clock. I was genuinely finding it like not fun. So I'm still using flip. Hate me. Speaking of clock, why have you not thrown your clock in the trash yet? That's actually a really good question. I don't know. I have a saying, clock is just like drugs. It is addictive but bad for your health. It's been my Discord status for like a month now. I'm really inspired by it. When will you break a world record? Yesterday. Favorite event, worst fail in comp, when are we getting another vlog? Favorite event, I don't really know. It kind of switches like week to week. Also depends on what like events are coming up for like my comps. Recently I've been liking Mega. I just dropped an absolute bomb of a Mega performance last week. Overall PB single twice and overall PB average. And yeah, that was just like a crazy performance. I was really enjoying Mega, and I guess practice paid off. Worst fail in comp? Well, I talked about it in this video. I kind of have two, but the more painful one is 2x2, where I choked out of 2.33 average. And the other one was 3x3, I choked out of 8.94 something. But yeah, if you want more information, go watch that video. It's a good video. When are we getting another vlog? Actually, last video was a vlog. I guess I'm not counting any other of those like miniature lunch vlog type things. I do have a vlog. It's this one, but it's not really a cubing vlog. And I also have a few like lunch vlogs. But if you want like an actual like comp vlog, I kind of quit them because they were honestly kind of like a pain. Because like you just have to like, my mindset at the comp is just constantly like, what should I film? What can I film? And it's kind of distracting and tiring. And so like it's been 6 months since my last like proper comp vlog, which is this one. I really love that video, by the way. But yeah, the stories I just kind of quit because I was focusing on like comp results. Amy asks, what's your favorite moment from any comp? This is such a tough question. Obviously I've had a lot of favorite moments. I can't really answer this question. There's just like too many. One of them I'm going to explain in a future video with Amy. It's a collab. It's going to be awesome. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Otherwise, they're just like way too many, different highlights and stuff to even list out. I think some recent highlights would be lunches of Guildford and Albany, which Guildford one has been turned into a vlog, and Albany we will partially explain in that same video later on. But yeah, I really can't think of much right now. There's just a lot, honestly, which I'm really grateful for. Anyways, what's your favorite brand of paper? Diane. What's your favorite show/anime? I have to be honest, I'm uncultured. I don't watch TV shows. I don't watch anime. I kind of watch TV, like, when I was small. Trying to remember back then, what was one of my favorite shows? I actually don't even know. Again, I have no answer to this one. It was probably back then, it was probably just gonna be some, like, just random kids show. What will the next clock NR be? Person and time. So this was asked before, like, the mass amounts of clock rounds in WA, I'm pretty sure. So back then, I probably would have said you, Amy Smith, and like 3.8 or something. But currently, clock NR average is by Alex Butera, 373. It's actually kind of tough because there's like a ton of like really competitive clockers right now. If I had to, I'd say Zayd finally gets a sub 4. 3.55. Which was, I think, what he DNF'd out of at Clockburn. No pressure. Hey guys, I'm just editing this now, and I've realised I forgot to answer a question. What is your favourite YouTuber? To be honest, this was actually kind of tough. So, cubing-wise, I honestly don't even watch that much cubing. Like, it probably has to be Cubehead, but like, he doesn't really upload that often. And I was gonna say like the Irish channels are like extremely underrated, but they don't upload either. And I was gonna say Cube Master, but he doesn't upload either. And I think Tingman's starting to become like out of my demographic. I'm getting too old for his content. I've noticed that recently. But yeah, I actually don't even watch that much cubing now that I think of it. And for like, just in general, it's like in general, I don't even know. I feel like I watch like a large range of things. Like what I watch is extremely diverse. Like scrolling through my subscription list, I feel like I'm really surprised as well. But I feel like it has to be like Jacksatsu. I can't fucking speak. I feel like it's either gonna be like Jack sucks at life, and there's like Empire of channels. Like I've always loved his geography stuff, and I'm starting to pick up on his Reddit videos as well. And yeah, the lore behind this guy is just crazy. So it's either Jack, or it's gonna be like Sambucha. He makes good stuff. It's just kind of long, so I have to like find some time to be able to like watch his stuff. And like honestly, what introduced me to Sambucha was like his shorts. Like they were just some of those relatable things ever. And yeah. Oh wait, I thought of a really good cubing channel. It's J Coulter -Speedcuber. Can't wait for his next upload. Rank all the Australian delegates. I like to start wars. Okay, Gurneys from the future. I didn't start recording my screen because I'm an idiot. So Lockie Stevens, who is WA cubing goat, Josh or Johnny? So if we have a look at both these profiles here, firstly, Josh's ID 2016-01. Now Johnny's 2016-01 as well. So far they're tied. Now if we count the amount of letters in their names, Josh has 14. Johnny has a whopping 20. So I think this gives Johnny a little bit of the edge here. Now looking at their profile pictures, I don't know what this is, but I don't really recognize him. I don't think it's Josh. Maybe it was from when he was really young or something. Johnny, also, I still don't really recognize it, but it says his name, Jonathan Charlesworth, over there. And also, this is Joe Davis. I met him like once. He's a pretty cool guy. And if you look at Charlie in the background over there, I think that's the best part yet. Now, the number of competitions. Josh has been to 59, but Johnny has been to a whopping 90 competitions. And Josh has only completed about 2,800 solves. Johnny has over 5,000. If we scroll down, we have their record collection over here. Josh actually has an OCR, which is pretty incredible. But if we look at Johnny, so does he. And over here, if we look at championship podiums, Johnny is 3, and so does Josh. But Josh does have a first place though, so that I think brings them up a little bit. And if we look at his best ranking, Josh is 51st in the world for FMC. That's pretty good. And Johnny, he's at a measly 75 and 75th in the world for Scube Single. But I think from what I've said so far, all signs are leading to Johnny. But I think my final answer is Declan Sander. Smile QB Repiat. Never really heard of him. I don't know how to pronounce this thing. Where do babies come from? Let me ring a friend. Smile cube repeat.
Is this where babies come from?
And why are you short? Now, obviously, he's referring to my banana. Now, my banana, it's about average. I don't think they vary that much in size. I don't think they come in different sizes. So, I don't know what you're talking about. Oscarino Cappuccino, another fairly regular stream viewer. Though I haven't streamed in a while, actually, now I think about it. Who was in Paris? Now, I know Max Park was in Paris for the 2017 World Championships, and he actually won. So, Max Park, I guess. Dino Story. I have a friend who averages 10, but has a 5-second PB average and a 2.84 PB single. Is this even possible? Now, if you're talking about like kiddie events, I'd say it's possible, but for anything else, no. If you're referring to 3x3, I think your friend's capping. And anything else is just blatantly, like, impossible. I guess for square one. But yeah, again, he's lying. Why am I here? Why do I exist? I honestly don't know. And another question, how do I balance between school and cubing? It's actually a really good question. I've been having to control myself recently, since I've moved up into the next tier of schooling, kind of. I didn't graduate primary school, I swear. I've graduated that ages ago. And so far, like halfway through this year, I've been able to keep up with school and like been able to cube actually quite a lot and be able to improve in many more events. I don't really have any advice. I'm not a really good advice giver, but I guess obviously you would want to prioritize school. I think having a schedule would be really good. So like 1 hour of study, then half an hour of cubing, I don't know. And we'll just work around however many hours of like school you need. What is your +2 PB? That's actually a really good question. So I'm scrolling down 3x3 singles, ranked based on time. I've a 7.10 +2. Let me try to scramble. I'll give you guys a scramble. Try it out. I got a 9.1 because it was a +2, but that's a pretty crazy scramble. Now, what's your ethnicity? Dual or singular? Dual? Hungry Jack's or Burger King? Well, I've never had Burger King, so Hungry Jack's. Is Squan a good event? I might do like another tier list. It's been like half a year since I've done one. Might do another one because my opinions have changed quite a lot since then. But I've been kind of liking Squan recently until it broke. So this piece came off like the inner ring of my Squan. So like it's kind of messed up. I bought a Squan last night. Hopefully it's going to come soon. Describe Perth speedcubing in 6 words and 9 numbers. Are you planning to learn 2x2 algs like CLL, EG, and LEG? I don't know if you believe me. Believe it or not, I've actually learnt full CLL. And EG, definitely not in the near future. Unless I get like really bored, then I might learn EG. But it's not something I practice like. It's like I'm actually starting to pick up 2x2, but yeah, nothing past CLL for the near future. When life becomes a Mars, will there be like a universe record or something like that, or will it always be a world record? I think Mars will just become like a separate region, I guess. The amount of cubers on Mars would definitely be a lot less than cubers on Earth, so I think they'll be pretty unfair unless they set up like their own system. And the WCA also needs to recognize Mars as like a region, and that might not even happen. Do you think you would ever quit cubing / become an FNC main? Become an FNC main? Never. Quit cubing? Probably, eventually. I don't know. I'll try to keep it up for as long as I can, obviously, until I get bored of it, but not in the near future. Anyways, that's my Q&A. Goodbye.